Hi, I'm Kevin Eikenberry, and I'm here to help you reach your potential as a leader and a human being. Welcome to Remarkable TV. Today we're talking about herding your thoughts. Are you ready? Let's get started. Well, when you think of herding something, you may think of a picture like this where someone's herding some sheep. And you probably don't have much experience at doing that. I can tell you that it's challenging and tough. And no, I've never actually herded sheep, but I have herded animals in different cases. And there are really 5 things that we need to know about what shepherds have to do. So let's talk about that, because then we're going to talk about that as it relates to herding your thoughts. But here's what shepherds have to do. I mean, it'd be great if they have a trained dog to help them, but the 5 things they have to do is they have to know where they want them. They have to know where they want the animals to be. Like, where do I want them? So if I'm herding them into this place, they need to know where they're going. Like, do I want the sheep to be moving or the animals to be moving in this general direction? Then I need to be making my actions align with that. If I really don't want them to go anywhere except to stay right here and eat, then that's also going, right? Where do I want them to be, or where do I want them to be going to? You need to know where they might wander. So if you've got a bunch of animals, you know, there's water over here, guess where they're probably going to head? And if you don't want them there, you've got to be aware of that, right? So think about, the shepherds think about where the animals might be headed and keeping them away from that if that's not where they want them. Next, shepherds got to be vigilant, right? They got to always be paying attention because the whole flock is here and one gets out of the way and we got a problem. So they got to always be vigilant. And lastly, they've got to keep moving. Shepherds aren't just sort of hanging out. Like, they're probably always moving a little bit this way, a little bit this way. They may not be moving quickly, but they're purposefully moving. Now, that was a lot of preamble. You're thinking, Kevin, really? All this about herding sheep or herding cows? What's the point? Well, listen, you've got thoughts, and they're as... they have a mind of their own, just like the sheep do, right? Just like any of the animals would have that you would be herding. So I'm going to take those same 5 pieces of advice and apply them to you in herding your thoughts. All right, here's the first one. Know where you want them. Where do you want your thoughts to be? What do you want to be thinking about? You be purposeful and aware. These are the things I want to be thinking about. That's a focus comment, and that's also a general comment about the things that you want to be thinking about, have your thoughts be resting on. Secondly, you need to know where you're going. What are your goals? What are the outcomes that you're trying to achieve? Because if you put your thoughts in those directions, it improves the chances that you'll get there, right? Know where you're going and allow your thoughts and encourage your thoughts and herd your thoughts in those positive directions. Third, know where you might wander. Where will your thoughts wander? Maybe it's when you pick up your phone and get on Facebook. Maybe it's anything else on the internet that we really don't want to think about. It could be, where does your mind wander? Do you go to things that are disruptive? Do you go to things that are unnecessary or inconsequential? Where does your mind wander to? Be aware of that and try to keep the thoughts away from those areas that aren't going to be helpful, right? Next, be vigilant. Like, you're thinking way faster than I'm speaking right now. You've had 100 other thoughts as I've been saying the words that I've been saying. So we've got to be, like the shepherd, vigilant on our thoughts. As we're herding our thoughts, be vigilant. What are those first 3 things? And be aware and be noticing and be conscious. Be vigilant. And lastly, keep moving. Well, I'm not saying that you necessarily want to keep your thoughts moving, but I'm saying is that you want to always be mentally on your toes about what it is that you want to be thinking about. Because when we herd our thoughts in the right ways, we'll get better results, we'll get less stress, we'll get higher levels of confidence. Lots of great things will happen when we herd our thoughts. I hope that you found this useful. Let me close with an important idea in today's tweet. Be attentive to your thoughts because they predict your future. Every week, right here, I'm doing one of these episodes of Remarkable TV. And it's really easy for you to make sure that you don't miss one. All you got to do is subscribe. So each week, we'll let you know when the new one comes out. If you found this useful, I hope you'll subscribe so you can get all the future episodes. And if you do that, I know that you will see me on a future episode of Remarkable TV.